You already know what time it is, man. I go by the name of Drumma Boy, aka D Boy Fresh, and you watching me right here on Rain Over Atlanta. Hey, yeah, boy.
Is it my demeanor or could it be my fresh? The way I represent
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm just in the Rain Over Atlanta. I been going through a little of your information, and I'm kind of impressed. I see that you have a background. Your family has a background in musical background. Your mom been an opera singer, and your father played the clarinet. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
I mean, my dad been in the orchestras before I was born. Been professor at the University of Memphis, teaching clarinet, playing in the orchestra for 36 years plus, first chair clarinetist. And my mom was in the opera, came from the opera, and was like the first black woman to graduate with a bachelor's of music, from University of Memphis.
Wow.
So it was just, just being born into, rehearsals and ballets and performances and, choir rehearsals and church. It's just like music was in the blood. My mom be telling me, it's funny because I had this dream like where I can hear music, but I can't see where it's coming from. It's like all black, like I can't see anything, I can only hear it. And it sounds almost like it's muted, like it's something over my ears. And she tell me the story how she used to put her stomach up to the speaker, when she had me, as far as like just giving me vibrations of music early before I was even in the actual world. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just.
Also, I see that you play a few instruments. What kind of instruments do you play?
I've been playing piano, of course, clarinet. I had the first instrument I had in my mouth was a recorder. Like 4 years old, 3 years old, and then had an E-flat clarinet by like 5 or 6. So it was just, my grandmother was teaching piano lessons, you know what I'm saying? And I picked up a lot from her too, just playing around with the piano. So those are like my main two, bounce around instruments until I started, later on making beats.
So we have a clarinet right now. You able to play it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, luckily we don't, so don't worry about that.
That's easy. It's a lot more that you need though. You need to write reeds, you know what I'm saying, to play a clarinet, you know what I'm saying? As long as I got that, I can't use nobody else's reed.
No, it's okay. And if you're making beats, when you're making beats, do you use any of your own instruments, or do you just do
A lot of times I do, but it's mainly just, the main gift that I think I got from, being able to play, Brahms or Beethoven, Mozart, or whoever the composer was being able to arrange and write and compose myself. So I could hire any musician, I could hire the Boston Symphony Orchestra, whatever, to come and replay something that I wrote. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more about utilizing the musicianship as opposed to just me playing all of the instruments on my own stuff. I'd rather just write the parts and then hire the people and create something even bigger and better.
All right, I agree with you on that one. I see that you're not from here, from Tennessee.
Memphis.
And do you know Jazzy Faye from over there?
Oh yeah, me and Jazzy, we did a reality show titled Welcome to Dreamland in 2009, which aired on Peachtree TV. Later got broadcast through BET. Of course, I had I was the victorious one of the competition, but it was definitely fun. You know what I'm saying, going against the big brother. You know what I'm saying, old boy versus yeah boy. You know what I'm saying. So it's definitely we had fun. You know what I'm saying. And my artist who I won with, Leaf, she's working on her project now. You know what I'm saying. So definitely stay tuned.
Isn't she on your record label?
Drum Squad.
So what made you inspire that?
I mean, she was just the way she writes, her spirit, you know what I'm saying, the passion that she has and the desire she has. I mean, she does music not for the money or not for a release date or anything like that. She does it because she loves it, and that's, the individuals that I try to surround myself with, you know what I'm saying? And just, the connection that we made during the show was like, you know what I'm saying, I definitely see a lot of faith in her and believe in her. So, we're working on a lot of different projects, writing-wise and artist-wise.
You said Leaf?
Leaf Newman.
Leaf Newman. Is there any other artists on your
Oh yeah, we got an artist named Allie Baby out of New Orleans. She's doing her thing, you know what I'm saying? She out in New Orleans right now. I think they got a party tomorrow with 8Ball and MJG. The Core DJs is out in Louisiana right now doing a DJ Core retreat. You know what I'm saying? So definitely New Orleans would be popping. I also got an underground queen, Gangsta Boo, you know what I'm saying? She like the underground queen in the streets. She's still dropping mixtapes. We got an underground project coming with her as well. A lot of people looking forward to that. Myself, I'm one of the flagship artists on the label, working on a project with DJ Paul, Clash of the Titans. I just released my first solo mixtape titled The Birth of D-Boy Fresh. Staying busy, you know what I'm saying? Producer-wise, we're working on the King project, Tip, working on TM103, Young Jeezy, working on 2 Chainz, Nelly, you know what I'm saying? Definitely doing a lot more R&B stuff as well.
Right. I agree. I like that. I like that. I know when I was reading over your information, preparing myself for this interview, I see that you work with a lot of different artists. Is there any artist that you haven't worked with that you want to?
Alicia Keys, Beyonce, Anthony Hamilton, Sade.
These are artists that work with a lot of different producers. What would make you different from everybody else?
The versatility, you know what I'm saying, the magic, you know what I mean, the chemistry. It's a lot of things that I have that I feel like are weapons that a lot of people just display work or music, but you know, I try to make people's favorites, so I try to make like, you know, records that last longer than just a trend, you know what I'm saying? Records that outlast, you know, timeless, they're timeless records, you know what I'm saying? People can still go back and be like, man, that joint still jamming to today, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, music is not made like that anymore, from what we were told. What's your take on that? How do you feel about music lyrically now as opposed to back then?
I mean, I think music today is, you know, some stuff is dated and then some stuff is, you know, magical. You got a lot of cats like, for instance, Kanye. Like, to me, Kanye is one of the few that's like really amongst what others say, he's still doing what he sees in his head, and still is one of the most visual producers who can take something out of your mind and present it to the world artistically, and for them to love it, you know what I'm saying? And I respect his work. Justice League, another group of producers that I commend, that, you know what I'm saying, like they just paint good pictures, you know what I'm saying? And that's what a good producer does, somebody who takes something in their head and turns it into audio and visual success.
Right. Is any of your artists interested in production, being a producer, or just strictly just
I got a couple artists. Degree, you know what I'm saying? He produced a track on my mixtape called Behave. He also produced a track on my mixtape called So Many Places. So, you know, when you listen to my mixtape, Degree, he's rapping on a couple of the songs, and he's also producing. My engineer, Lil Pat, he produced Demeanor on my mixtape. I did a song called Demeanor, so you can check that out. You know what I mean? We definitely got a group of producers, a group of songwriters, artists, and just different talents, man, that's trying to develop themselves into powerhouse artists.
And I know there's a lot of artists out there that's inspiring artists, and you just mentioned check us out. Where exactly could they find you or find your music and your artists?
You can find me and my artist, the whole website, the bio, everything on my website, www.drum-squad.com. You can also follow me on Twitter. I am Drumma, DRUMMA. You know what I'm saying? So check me out on Twitter, follow your boy. We live.
Okay, and I just have an extra question. This is a hot topic now. People are concerned about the bullying, anti-bullying, the teenage violence. What's your take on that? How would you say, what do you have to say about that?
I mean, in some way, form, or fashion, everywhere in this world, somebody's bullying somebody. So it's something that we've all had to deal with. Everybody has had a bully running, and for some people it's good because it, you know, prepares you for other things, and sometimes it could be, you know, unfortunate situations that happen. But at the end of the day, what goes around comes around. Like, people are gonna get what they put out, you know. And it's the same as far as work that you put into the industry. So many people want these big results and these flashy results, and they get all of this money, and they're not putting forth the efforts. They're not putting in the work, you know what I'm saying? So you get in what you know, you get out what you put in. And if you're putting out a whole bunch of negative energy and trying to bully people, and you're really more insecure about yourself. And that day will come when somebody like you know, exposes you. You know what I'm saying?
That's absolutely right. Do you do any like outreach, community service projects?
Yeah, I mean, we done speaking, definitely do a lot of speaking to the kids, you know what I mean, involved with the kids as far as just, you know, we've done several speakings at high schools and just a part of Greg Street with the We Need to Read campaign, you know what I'm saying? Probably hit about 3 or 4 high schools so far with that campaign. Every Thanksgiving we do this Heal the Hood event where we give out like 50 turkeys. I think this year we're gonna do 100. Specifically in the South Memphis area, the area that I was raised in Memphis, Tennessee.
Oh, so that project only takes place in Tennessee?
Well, not, I mean, it takes place in Memphis, yeah. It was something that I do go home and do. We did a couple events here in Atlanta as far as Christmas and toy giveaways and whatnot, but anything that I can find myself getting involved in or partnering, I finally have my own foundation, Drum Squad Foundation, so we working with Amari Stoudemire, did an event with Miami Heat, did an event with the Florida Dolphins, Memphis Grizzlies, Atlanta Hawks. Looking forward to doing some stuff with the Houston Texans, Dallas Mavericks, and Los Angeles Clippers.
Right, and is all this information too on your website? Is there a link to get to the foundation?
It's not a link. We're working on a website right now for my actual foundation. I didn't want to, you know, tie in my music industry stuff with my foundation and kind of do 2 separate things.
Okay, well make sure you keep us posted on that. I'd like to get information out there to the people as well.
Okay.
Lastly, I would like to know, is there anything that you would like for everybody to know about Drumma Boy? What is it?
I mean, Drumma Boy is the producer. Drumma Boy is like what you hear visually. I mean, what you hear, you know what I'm saying? Like D-Boy Fresh is like what you hear, you know what I'm saying? Like vocally, you know what I'm saying? Drumma Boy is like what you hear musically, so it's more, so to speak, like the voice and then the music, you know what I mean? Like this interview, anything coming out literature, anything coming out rap or words of wisdom or knowledge, you know what I'm saying, is D-Boy Fresh, you know what I'm saying?
So I hear D-Boy Fresh and I hear the Drumma Boy.
Right, Drumma Boy is like more of the emotion. It's like, it's like I said, it's music. So it's only so much of a story you can tell through music. Like if I had to tell my whole life story through an album of music, a lot of people would find that interesting. But you still wouldn't have facts. You would only have imagination and like, man, I wonder what he's trying to tell us. You know what I'm saying? So it would be strings and ambiance and jazz and all of these instruments, but there's no words, there's no actual facts to say who my mom is or how I was raised or where I come from or any of that. So that's more of why I rap. That's more of why or how I share my story, which you gotta check out my first mixtape, The Birth of D-Boy Fresh, which can be found on Live Mixtapes. You can search Drumma Boy and a little baby will pop up, and it's like, you know, my sonogram.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, is that a part of your website as well? Click on the
I mean, the mixtape is on my website, drum-squad.com, and you know, the previous website that I mentioned was Live Mixtapes. You know what I'm saying? So it's more of a popular mixtape site that you can find a mixtape in case you know couldn't find my website or whatever.
All right, well, I thank you so much for your time. Is there anything you want to share with us? If any event that you have, please feel free to make sure you call us right over at line.
Okay.
And we would like to be a part of whatever it is that you may have going on.
All right, I appreciate y'all having me through.
No problem. Thank you for your time. You have a great day.
Already.
Thank you.
Thank you.